The nonsense continues. Hawk with you once again, or Anthony. You people know my name at this point. But anyways, enough with me unnecessarily raging. We have Vangelis versus Steven today. We have Peck Sharks versus Cars, and I would like to point out that Steven's deck name is Sergeant Peck's Lonely Sharks Club Band. S-tier deck name, so that is fun. Should be interesting to see if Rodimus can keep up his hot streak, since both Vangelis and Legendary on him. Legendary, I think, is 1-1. Vangelis is also 1-1. But, yeah, both are 1-1, but are still doing pretty good. So, once you grab the Matrix out of your deck, you are clear to start and roll off and whatever. Alrighty, so the Matrix comes out as a result of Rodimus' stratagem. You get a Matrix in your hand, and then you can put up to 3 on Rodimus. Alrighty, who's got the call? Vangelis does. I'm going to move my mic into a better position. Sorry for the mic noises. I just had to adjust where it was, or rather the cable was. Vangelis is going first, so yeah, so Rodimus, if you haven't seen him, 5-17-3 in alt mode, 6-17-2 in bot mode, gets +1 and Pierce 2 while he has a Matrix, and when you flip to alt mode, you get to return 1 to your hand. Flip to bot mode, and then again the strat, you get a Matrix in your hand at the start of the game, and up to 3 copies can fit into your utility slot on Rodimus. He's also playing Crasher and Windcharger. I would not be surprised if we saw Windcharger go in turn 1. And then, meanwhile, for what is it? For Steven. Yep, Windcharger going in. Who is he going to go into? Going into Ripper Snapper. Now, there's some characters on the side of the field you may not be familiar with. Ripper Snapper is at least fairly well known because of the fact he's a terror con, but he has an ability to deal with stealth characters in alt mode, as you can see on screen, and in bot mode, he gives minus defense against enemies without tough. And Ripper Snapper just gets obliterated as the attack goes in for 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 into, also, you'll notice that assault formation that was there. That is not an assault formation. That is a bellicosity. There is a visual bug with that at the moment. So if you see that come down, and we actually can see it in Steven's hand over there, there is that issue as well. I promise you that is not a assault formation. That is a bellicosity, as I try to move the camera to get a better look at each other's hands. As for the other characters on Steven's side of the field, Bolag, here's the stats. Here's the ability. Penalizes enemies for being upgraded with weapons. Has a press and +1 for each upgrade in the opponent's KO area in alt mode. Very strong character. Force field comes down onto Chomp. Alt mode isn't going to get a whole lot of use, but bot mode is still at least pretty decent. Also, the important thing I should mention. Focus with Chomp into Windcharger. For 6. Blocking 2. Blocking 2. 6 block 2, take 4. So Peck, as I was saying, how this guy works, your starting team cannot include another Quintesson with a printed leader trait. Your Quintesson Sharkticons with 4 stars or more or with 4 stars exactly, have +2 health. And when one of your Sharks or Alicons takes attack damage, you get to play a rolling action. So Chomp, Peck, and Ripper Snapper all have +2 health. It didn't matter for Ripper Snapper, though. And then in bot mode, keeps the plus health ability, and then essentially allows you to essentially shift your damage around your field when one of your other Sharks or Gators does attack damage. It's a bit confusing, so I'm just leaving it on screen for you to read on your own. But that is the gist, you get what I'm saying. Anyways, enough exposition. Or explanation. Can you tell I know what I'm doing? So, moving over to Vangelis' turn, he's sitting on that Matrix in hand. He also has a Turbo Booster, so he could essentially use Windcharger as a chump blocker here. And he does go for that. And again, that assault formation there is not assault formation. That is not in Wave 9. That is a bellicosity. So, let's see. So that's his upgrade for turn. Honestly, a hold the line would probably not be a bad move here. Flips Crasher to bot mode. So that's an interesting decision. I mean, actually, no, that's actually pretty decent because most of Steven's characters are melee, so... So what do you do in this situation? You're holding on. Your action options are bellicosity, take the shot, hold the line. Electing not to do anything, just sending Crasher into Chomp to try to get a bit of poke damage. Going in for 5. Blocking 1, taking 4. Force Field does not kick. So now, Crasher will trigger, so up to 2 other enemies that are melee get a damage. And that's Peck, Bolag, yep. All of them are melee. So Big Peck. So Big Peck and Bolag each will take a damage. And Steven is making a quip now about that force field doing something. So anyways, over to Steven's turn. Draw for turn. There's a Shark Matrix. It's not too bad in this situation, considering... Let's take a look through Steven... Or, through Vangelis' scrap. It looks like he's playing more orange because of the power punches and improvised, so I don't know if that Shark Matrix is going to be too valuable for the sake of the Pierce. New orders to untap Chomp, that's his name, goes for the Shark Matrix. I mean, you really didn't have a better play in hand. He had Assault Formation Bellicosity, so, like, what else are you going to do in this situation? So at this point, do you sacrifice Chomp as a chump blocker? Because you really, ideally, would want to keep Bolag online as long as you can, just because of how good that bot mode is. But at the same time, I mean, I don't know what the draw... Actually, wait, I can look at his deck list. I have them pulled up. That is a lot of what... Oh my god. Oh my god, that is a lot of what-ofs. Oh, and it's also a 43-card deck, just to, you know, piss off Naga as well. But he's not... flipping Peck to give Chomp Bold 1, going into Crasher, he's playing all-out attack. He's playing all-out attack. I read it in the deck list and didn't register it, and now I see it, and I'm like, oh, good lord. Because the last time I saw all-out attack in a Sharks deck, yeah, that didn't end very well. For me, that is. But yeah, Steven is not playing any draw cards, surprisingly enough, which... Okay, so 7 Pierce, 1 is the swing, or 7 Pierce whatever. Crasher will take 6. But yeah, Steven's not playing any draw cards aside from Databank and Processor, which is very concerning, considering even with the +2 health, Sharks are very squishy. So those things aren't going to be sticking around a whole lot. Crasher will flip to alt mode. That ability is not going to matter too much, but it will matter for a turbo boosters coming down onto what's it called? Crasher. And I need to turn down the player volume a little bit more because I'm having trouble talking. So, action for turn. You have a take the shot, a hold the line, and a bellicosity. You probably drop the hold the line here, if anything, and then you already played your upgrade for turn, so you can't. So take the shot is actually the play. Good stall play for later. I was about to say, you've already played your... Whoop! We have a disconnect. We have a disconnect. Stand by. Okay, stand by. Okay, so we're back. Windcharger into Chomp after Vangelis made a joke about me kicking him, which is not what happened. That was a genuine disconnect. And besides, I would never kick Vangelis because he's not John or Naga. Anyways. So that is a very, very dead Chomp after the swing from Windcharger, going in for 5-6. Blocking 1, take 5, even with the health boost. That is a very dead Shark. Also, I just realized, since he's killing sharks here, isn't this deck technically illegal in most parts of the world? That was a very tasteless joke, I'm sorry. Anyways. Draw for turn. There's no way he's main decking that. That is the only secret action he is playing in the main deck. And it, unironically, I think might help him win this. What? Vangelis is playing the 3rd turbo boosters and 3 start your engines. Let's see how many are in the scrap. Okay, only 1 start your engines. And no turbo boosters. The remaining 3, so 3 untaps are still remaining in the deck. But the fact he's on 1, lose the initiative. Also, he has a Spy Masters in there somewhere, if that wasn't enough. And, oh, that's in the scrap, so never mind. Masher Mace comes down onto Bolag. That's his name. And there's the Bellicosity. Five bold 1 is the swing from Bolag. There's another Bellicosity. 8. 8 blocking 1 takes 7. Wait, how does he have 2? Hold on. Oh, wait, Steven beat me to it. So yeah, Windcharger is very dead. Steven caught the error on Vangelis' part before I could. He thought that Bellicosity was not active, and yeah, so Windcharger is off the field. Start of the turn. Take the shot, untaps, and draw. Draws a nothing's gonna stand in our way. I saw that on the deck list and completely blanked. So that could potentially help. Flip Rodimus and recover that Matrix he just flipped. So that's at least pretty decent. Although, Rodimus actually gets around Bolag because of the fact that he gets that boost without playing a weapon. Matrix onto Rodimus. Unfortunately, he does not have a way to flip him back to bot mode here, so he isn't getting the full power swing here, so he could just potentially chump block with Crasher in the meanwhile. But I don't know if that's necessarily the best idea with Peck about to punch somebody, or actually both Pecks about to punch somebody. A secret comes down. Four Pierce 1. In with Crasher and a Bolag. So 6 Pierce 1. Wait, what? So, 2, 3, 4... Matrix is on the field. I forgot about that. So, Bolag takes 5. Goes up to 6. That's a pretty decent hit. Not gonna go for the nothings. Instead, gonna drop it for an enforcement batons. At this point in the game, I agree with it. And also, through testing with Nemesis and a couple other big 12-star characters, I honestly think nothings is not really that good of a card. Like, sure, it lets you untap a 12-star, but you have to get 3 cards in hand, and you do have to forfeit some of your other game plans in order to make it feasible. And by the time you get it, you usually have already won the game. I think, between, there was a 20-game stretch where I was testing this thing, where I only managed to fire it off once and actually do anything with it. It fired off a few times, but most of the time it was a win more. The one time there was actually only one time it did matter. Okay, Mux Sergeant Peck takes a Masher Mace. That's a good card. And just sending Peck in, and it is a Hold the Line. We saw that coming. So repair 1, and Peck is 7 stars. That's not going to matter because Crasher has 5 health remaining. Flips a blue, though, blocking 3. Baby Peck got flipped to bot mode, so that's an additional bold 1. So that is, how much attack does he have? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and blocks 3, takes 6. That's a dead Crasher. Dropping a lose the initiative for the Bashing Shield. So there goes that spicy tech. Draw for turn on Vangelis' side. Draws a Mecha Star. Flipping Rodimus for turn in the least surprising twist of fate ever. He absolutely has to play the Matrix here. It doesn't give him... Okay, let me put it this way. Playing the Enforcement Batons would be asinine because of the fact that you have, Masher Mace just bounces back to hand in this situation. Playing the Mecha Star would be ideal, but Bolag's on the field, so it essentially negates the attack boost, so you might as well just play the second Matrix and get something out of it. So he's currently going in for, how much? 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 Pierce 2? You can pop Bolag here, which would be ideal, because that opens up the rest of your hand. But at the same time... Bolag scrapping to take the shot. Now in Pierce 2... Wait, where's he getting the bold 1? Oh, take the shot. So, 12 Pierce 2. Yep, the attack was in the Bolag, and that is a very, very dead Bolag. So, Masher Mace does not bounce back to hand because Bolag is not a shark. We have an... Nope. Not an untap. I almost had to jump in there. So, Baby Peck is the only one left. New orders. Ooh, that if Bolag had survived that would have been huge. But unfortunately, new orders cannot untap a 7-star. So, Bashing Shield does nothing in this situation. New orders does nothing in this situation. Well, I guess you could just play Bashing Shield for a bit of bonus defense. Oh, yeah, that's actually... Wait, is that a 4-defense Peck? That's a 4-defense Peck. Ugh. So, Peck going in. For 5? 5, and there's his processor. 5 block 2, take 3. Drop new orders for the processor. Makes sense. We do have an untap, though. And then on the untap... Wait a minute, hold on. When more than one of your characters untaps. Okay, I thought for a second it was the opponent. I thought it worked like last side of defense for a moment. So what is Steven gonna grab here? There's plenty of options. I mean, Beast Mode would probably be ideal here because Rodimus is sitting in bot mode. However, if he does grab that, Vangelis can just flip to alt mode to negate it, because I believe Beast Mode does have the claws on it right now, and we'll wait until Steven is out of his scrap pile so I don't accidentally interrupt the game. Yep, he is going for the Beast Mode. So when it attacks, if it's a Predacon in alt mode or a Beast, it gets bold 4 when attacking an enemy in bot or body mode. So basically, you have to be in your Beast or Predacon alt mode, and you get bold 4 only against bot or body mode. Draw for turn. Dare to Believe. Pretty decent. So you probably flip Rodimus here. Is there a Matrix in the scrap? There is a Matrix in the scrap. Yep, there it is. And will he play it immediately? You have to go into Muck Sergeant Peck here, and you don't have Pierce, so maybe the Bashing Shield is a decent idea. Goes in for a Dare to Believe. There's a Nothing's Gonna Stand in Our Way. Bold 1 goes on the Rodimus. What is the upgrade going to be? You could make a case for any of those to be dropped. Goes for the... Yeah, he was about to play an Enforcement Batons, but that would just bounce Masher Mace back to hand because Big Peck is a shark. So... Goes for the Bashing Shield, and Bashing Shieldception, I guess? That's what we're going to call it. Okay, so going in for 5, 6, 7. 7 bold 1. With a white icon. Up, that's one more card to be flipped. So again, this is a Bellicosity. You can see me hovering over it, and the card text for Bellicosity just popped up. This is just a visual glitch. So the attack is going in for 7, 8, 9, 10. Jeez! Ten block 3 takes 7. Up to 8. Has 12 health. Trading a Nothings for the Nobles Blaster. Not gonna go for it this game, it looks like, which honestly is a reasonable thing, because like I said earlier, you have to go out of your way to make it happen, and that isn't necessarily always the best decision. Draw for turn on Steven's side. Take the shot. Oof. Big oof. Big oof. Gargantuan oof. Puts the processor on Peck. Unfortunately, I mean, he is gonna get one draw off of it, I think. Oh yeah, he's actually guaranteed to get one draw off of it, as long as he doesn't flip Baby Peck to bot mode. And at this point, you have to... Why are you playing Take the Shot here? What are you doing? Oh, wait a minute, I forgot. Beast Mode can't be used against Alt Mode. Whoops! Flipping Peck to bot mode... Wait, what? Why would you flip him to bot mode here? Does he have differing stats? Oh yeah, he does have +1 attack, so that's at least something. 9 Pierce 1 is the swing. 9 blocking 4, take 5. Why does Rodimus have 3 defense? Please answer. Okay, so shuffle. Okay, this is a Baby Peck swing. Going in for 4. Blocking 5. Nothing happens there. And we have a untap. And, Nothing gets recovered with Peck because he no longer has a scrap pile because those do not go to the scrap until end of turn. Untap and draw for turn. Oh, there's another nothing's gonna stand in our way. Flip Rodimus to bot mode. That turns on beast mode. Oh, wait, he may not. He may not. Stand by. What is Vangelis up to? Nobles onto Rodimus. And then Bellicosity comes down. Again, this is not Assault Formation. This is Bellicosity. 9. 12 is the total attack. And that is a very dead Peck. Okay, so, take the shot on taps. We're over to Steven's turn. Oh, wait, he has Masher Mace. Oh, wait, Beast Mode doesn't work because he's still in Alt Mode. No! There's the Masher Mace. I mean, you could Ramming Speed his Bashing Shield here. Yep, goes for the Ramming Speed. Yep, gets rid of the Bashing Shield. You gotta do what you gotta do. And then Peck goes in currently with Bold 3 because of his flip, Masher Mace, and to take the shot. He's got to get 9 damage through here. So he's got to hit 12. Vangelis doesn't flip any blues. 8 Pierce 2. Oh, no. Just short. New orders for a Bashing Shield. And picking up the Hold the Line, dropping a Nothing's Gonna Stand in Our Way. And draw for turn. After an untap. Power Punch. Flip Rodimus. Secret action. Even though he revealed it unintentionally. And there's the third Matrix. Yeah, that is a very, 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 very dead Peck. Oh, and then flip a double orange just to boot. 14 Pierce 3 is the swing. And that is a Game 1 win for Vangelis, and now I must be an admin or a judge or whatever. Okay, so, Steven is going first, no character swaps, and while we are talking about that, let's go ahead and talk about some other things, shall we? How about the fact that TFCon Orlando is nearly here, as has been the case for the last few TFCons. The TFTCG will be represented there, this time by yours truly. I am currently the only TFTCG person slated to be there at this time. Maybe that changes in the next couple of weeks before the event starts, but we shall see. Regardless, the TFTCG is going to be down there, so So if you happen to be going to the event and you have cards, bring them along, play some games. It's going to be a good time. Plus, there's going to be giveaways. I'm not going to say what they are just yet, but there are going to be giveaways. So be sure to come by if you are at the event. It is going to be a lot of fun. Alright, so we're back to action on the sideboarding front. In fact, I can look at their sideboards because I have the deck list pull up. This is the advantage of being an admin on Teletrans, or on .cards, folks. Yeah, I can look at deck lists when I absolutely need to for tournament coverage. So Evangelist's sideboard was Gen Prime. Steven's sideboard was Gilthor, and holy, that is a lot of one-ofs in his sideboard. His deck has got a lot of one-ofs. I am a bit confused, to say the least. Let's see, he's got Disarm, Enforcement Batons, Espionage. Really, the only thing I think might help is the Heat of Battle here, but that's on a bit of a timer in terms of when it's actually viable, because you do need to get either Wind Charger or Crasher off the board before it really does anything. Tripwire doesn't do too much. Reflect Damage is funny, but I don't think it's actually good. Espionage may not be a bad pick. Yeah, if he brings... Okay, looking at his sideboard, he probably goes Disarm, Espionage, Heat of Battle, I'm guessing he brings in terms of what he sides out. I think Head-On Collision is questionable. Then again, that's just my bias for that card. I still don't like it. It's messed with me so much. You definitely side out Tripwire here, for sure. Beast Mode you keep. Lose the Initiative, as much as I think it's a bit of a gimmick in this deck, you do definitely keep it. Or at least in the main deck, I should say. Yeah, you probably side out Brainstorm, Tripwire, Head-On Collision, and then bring in Disarm, Espionage, double Heat of Battle. It looks like we are ready to go on the tournament side of things. As for Evangelist, I really don't think there's anything relevant. Yeah, Tripwire's... Actually, no. He could just side in both copies of Tripwire. That would actually be pretty decent. Alrighty, and we are on to Game 2. Okay, so we are off to the races. Evangelist draws his opening hand. Take the shot, hold the line, Bellicosity, Matrix with the Rodimus strat. Steven has Matrix, Turnabout Snare, interesting siding Snare. I mean, it does get, it's a -4 against Rodimus. Also has to take the shot and a Beast Mode. Matrix on turn 1, thanks to Peck's Bot Mode flip. Ripper Snapper going in for blood at, what's his face? Wind Charger. So 6 Pierce 3 is the swing. 6 blocking 1, taking 5. Wind Charger is hurting now. Okay, so moving over to Evangelist's turn. Nope, they did not drop a Bellicosity for something. Draws a Tripwire. Ooh. That could be interesting, potentially. Though I do think the turn 1 Matrix play on Rodimus is probably a bit better. Actually, now that I think about it, you really could go either way. Because... Actually, honestly, I think tripwiring Chomp, because he The fact that he has focus makes him a bit more of an offensive threat. Ripper Snapper is definitely target priority 1 when it comes to the Sharks, but getting Chomp off the board is not that bad of an idea, and instead he sets a hold the line. So Rodimus flips, hold the line set, Wind Charger goes into Ripper Snapper, going in for 7 currently. 8. With a white icon on Steven's side. Currently blocking 1. Oh, come on. Alive on the health boost from Peck. Good lord. Whoa! And then Peck's ability activates because one of his Sharks took damage. He gets to play a rolling action, and it will automatically untap at the start of his turn. Okay, no greens on Vangelis' side. Steven drops a snare for a processor. That's pretty good. And then draw for turn. Untap, take the shot. That is still a pretty good ability. It's just nobody's been able to find a use for it because there are so few rolling actions at the moment. Something Wave 10 intends to remedy, by the way. Not fully, but at least introducing a few more options. Flip Bolag to bot mode. Processor on Peck. At this stage of the game, that makes sense. So what do you do in this situation? Flip Chop back to alt mode. Wait, he flipped Bolag this turn, didn't he? No, wait, that's too... Wait, hold up. Hold on, what? I'm gonna jump in here. Okay, so yep, looks like it was just a bit of a lapse there. Nothing happened, thankfully, as a result of that. So, all's good. Bolag did flip to bot mode. Scrapping, take the shot. Going in with bold 1. There's a hold the line. Can't take more than 6. So he cannot die here, actually. And by he, I mean Wind Charger. 8 block 1. Would take 7 and die, but hold the line, caps it, and it's an alive on 1. Of course it is. Of course it is. Draw for turn. Oh, double tripwire. Ooh. Okay, so I think if you're Vangelis, I think the line is Tripwire Ripper Snapper, Matrix on Rodimus, Punch Bolag. Flip for turn is going to be Wind Charger, it sounds like. Yes, it is. Draw 1, plan 1. You can plan that take the shot. Yep, planning to take the shot. And again, I think Tripwire on Ripper Snapper, Matrix on Rodimus, going to Bolag is going to end up being the play here, because you get Ripper Snapper off the board. Yep, there's the Matrix on Rodimus. Yep, there's the Tripwire. Wait, going for Peck? For baby Peck? Excuse me? I am very confused. I am very confused right now. Why would you go into baby Peck there? Why would you not just kill Ripper Snapper and attack Bolag? And that is 2-5. Blocking 1, taking... Or blocking 0, excuse me. Wait, what? Wait, hold on. Oh, Matrix is on the field, so 6 was the attack. 6 blocking 1, take 5. Alive on 1 thanks to, what's his name? Peck, or Big Peck, that's his name. But now this presents an interesting situation for Vangelis with Hootie at Tripwire again next turn. Because Ripper Snapper will rip you to shreds. And Peck has a processor and also can recover cards from the scrap. Okay, flipping Chomp back to alt mode. You have Beast Mode, Masher Mace in hand. I feel like Beast Mode is a... That was a secret. Wait, why is that in... Well, I don't know what's going on here. So there was a secret that was said earlier, and it was just in the KO area for some reason. Anyways, Masher Mace comes out onto Chomp. I don't think you play Beast Mode here just because that's a waste. Going into Wind Charger with Chomp. Focus 1. With Bold 1 from Masher Mace. Focus will keep. Oh, that's a flip you wish you would have had against Rodimus. Dies to the Pierce 1 from the Fight for Position. That's just unfortunate. That is just plain old unfortunate flips right there. Okay. So, Vangelis draws. He's got a Dare to Believe. Hootie and Tripwire here. Goes for the Dare to Believe. Draw 1. Give Rodimus Bold 1, it seems. Yep. And you got a Mecha Star, but that will give -2 thanks to Bolag. So, I think your best bet is to just... I don't know. Punt Chomp. Although that does throw the Matrix back in hand, which is unfortunate. Yeah, sends Rodimus in. What is Vangelis thinking about here? He was thinking about flipping Crasher, which would be an interesting decision given the fact he has lower defense in that mode. He's thinking of... I don't think there's a Matrix in the scrap. Flipping Rodimus. He doesn't have a Matrix in the scrap, so he's just going for the defensive capabilities. Attacking Little Peck? What? Dude, you had a Tripwire. What was the point of that? Like, I don't like to question players because I always sound like a you-know-what doing that, but why? If you wanted Peck dead, why not just play Tripwire in and then attack Chomp or Ripper Snapper? You get 2 birds with 1 stone there. And Steven now has a Bellicosity. So what does Steven do here? You can't play beast mode because both your guys are in alt mode. The grenade launcher is not that bad of a move right now because of the fact that, you know, both characters have no damage. Grenade launcher on a Big Peck. And a Bellicosity. And then Big Peck into Rodimus, currently going in for 8, 9, Pierce 1, 10. 10 block 3 takes 7. And Evangelist is now 0 for 2 on remembering Bellicosity this round. So, now we have an untap. And Peck is off the table, so no recovery there. Again, I think there was a better way to go about killing Peck, but that's a whole nother issue. Draw for turn. Okay, so I think you flip Crasher, preload Rodimus with a grenade launcher, tripwire Ripper Snapper, and then send Crasher into whoever. There's the tripwire. Why would you not kill Ripper Snapper? He goes after Chomp with that. That is 2 absolutely baffling tripwires off Evangelist. Why would you not preload Rodimus there in order to get rid of Bolag the first opportunity you get? Or anyone, for that matter. Because here's the thing. I gotta take my headset off of this because I can't listen to this right now, but because I need to focus on talking about this. If you tripwire Ripper Snapper, then you still get to attack Chomp. You preload Grenade Launcher onto Rodimus, then you either nuke Chomp with no waste, or you nuke Bolag with no waste. By sending the tripwire into Chomp, you have effectively ensured that Rodimus' attack is Ladies and gentlemen, I'm stupid. I forgot Crasher has a bot mode. Although you could have gotten a damage on Peck, so I guess it's up in the air, but still. Read your cards, folks. Read your cards. So, Peck takes 5. Or Chomp takes 5. Ripper Snapper's dead off of Crasher. New orders to untap Peck. Are you serious? So him tripwiring Peck. Oh my god. Or him tripwiring Chomp. Oof. Actually, I don't think it would have mattered, but still, that's hilarious. Anyways, Chomp into Crasher, going in for 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 Pierce 1, 9 Pierce 2. Nine blocking 2 takes 7. And we're gonna go ahead and go over to Evangelist's turn here. Rodimus has to go into Chomp here. He's alive on the health boost from Peck. From Big Peck, I should say. Draws a Matrix. You have double Bellicosity, Mechastar Matrix. Flips Crasher for turn. Doesn't have the turbo boosters, unfortunately. That would be ideal. Double Matrix on Rodimus now. But yeah, if you had a turbo boosters here, that would be insane. And Rodimus in where he has to. Going in with a base of 7. Going in for 10. That is going to be a very, very, very dead chump. Ooh, double heat of battle flip. Hello, Mirage! So Masher Base goes back to hand. That's at least a consolation. And Vangelis cursing out Masher Base now. To quote Vangelis now, I like it a lot, but only when I'm playing Sharks, which is like, never in my experience. Usually he's on, like, Megatron Ratchet nonsense. Draws a Spy Master on Steven's side. You have a wheel turn here, so you can't use Beast Mode again. Vangelis playing around that hard. Masher Base on to Big Peck. What is going to be the move? Bolag going into Crasher first. 7 Pierce 1 is the swing. Blocking 3. That's a dead Crasher. Okay, so we have the wheel turn. So Bolag kills Crasher. Peck goes into Rodimus. Currently has Bold 1. 3 cards flipped. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold on. Is it 8 because of the Matrix? Yeah, he is a Quintesson melee character. Correct. Okay, so, that little thing was caught. So, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, Pierce 2. Vangelis draws, gets a turbo boosters. There's the bellicosity. And I think who do you get rid of here? Going into Bolag for 6, 7, 8, 9 Pierce 2. 13 Pierce 2. 13 Pierce 2. That is likely going to be a very, very, very dead, what's his face? Bolag. Very dead. Okay. And then moving over to Steven's turn. Draw for turn. So, you gotta get 5 damage through if you're Steven. Flip Muck Sergeant Peck. Can't flip Peck, otherwise you don't get access to Beast Mode. So, not gonna flip Peck to Bot Mode. And now he'll drop the Beast Mode. So, he is in his Beast Mode. He is attacking a character in Bot Mode. So, Bold 4 is active. Almost had a catastrophic misplay there. So, Bold 5 going in. Can... Oop, white icon on Evangelist's side. Can he survive this? So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 14. 14, blocking. 14 blocking 3. Takes dead. We go to game 3. Okay, so, no characters are sided. Evangelist is going first, and while we are waiting for the sideboarding to conclude, I will mention that, again, the Wave 9 cards that you are seeing on the field are still in testing. Of course, the public beta is still going for Wave 9, and it's going to continue to go for a couple of weeks after Encounter 5 concludes. So, have some fun with the Wave 9 cards, and if you find anything particularly game-breaking or particularly useless, let us know, on the feedback form, which you can find on the community Discord at transformers.card/discord, and you can also find all the information you need for the beta at transformers.cards. Again, we need data. We want to make sure we get this right, so be sure to use that feedback form and join us for the final stretch of getting Wave 9 up to snuff in terms of being a legal set. So, now we are over to Game 3. No character swaps. Evangelist is going first. Sideboards are in effect. This should be interesting. And it looks like we are off to the races, so... Evangelist draws for turn, opens increased durability, Mechastar, Sab Arms, Matrix, take the shot. And Steven opens with Ramming Speed, Flamethrower, Enforcement Batons. Flips Rodimus, sends Wind Charger in for 8, Pierce 1. 8 block. Are you kidding me? Another Alive on 1? Draw for turn on Steven's side. Draws a New Orders. That's okay at this moment in time. Wait, no, he starts in... Hold on. I gotta jump in. Steven forgot to reset Bolag, so he should be in bot mode right now. Flamethrower onto Ripper Snapper. Send Ripper Snapper in. 3 Bolt 2 into Wind Charger. So 5, 6, 6 Pierce 1. Hold on 1 second. Shouldn't you flip 1 more card? Okay, so that is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Blocking 1 takes 6. And we are over to Evangelist's turn. I swear to God, if he draws a Tripwire, he better drop it on Ripper Snapper. Dropping in Enforcement Batons for a Masher Base makes sense. Draws a Bellicosity. So flip for turn is going to be flipping Wind Charger, drawing a card. Probably planning to take the shot after drawing an increased durability. Planning 1. Increased durability on Wind Charger. So Wind Charger has 15 health. Good lord. Playing a secret action, and thanks to the wonders of... It is a Sab Arms, I forgot about that. That's going to be pretty decent on anything but Masher Mace. Sending Crasher into Ripper Snapper. So going in for 2. For 5. Are we going to get Hello Mirage? Nope. But that is a very dead Ripper Snapper. Flamethrower falls off. Ripper Snapper is down. And now we're getting some banter about Ripper Snapper. I know. Draw for turn on Steven's side. Oh, draws an Improvise. That's never fun. Unless you're playing Fire Drive. So, in this situation... I mean, the fact that Evangelist has a Sab Arms set, I don't think you can infer that if you're Steven. So, assuming that position is correct, I think what you try and do here is flip Peck, give Chomp a Masher Mace, ramming speed the increased durability. No, don't play it on Bolag. Don't play it on Bolag! He's got a Sab Arm set! He did everything I said except playing it on Chomp. That is going to be huge because the Sab Arms is going to say, bye-bye! Bolag and a Wind Charger, and there's the punish. Should have put it on Chomp. Should have put it on Chomp. At the very least, Bolag still gets the bold 1 from Peck, because this is often forgotten, but it does give Alacon's bold 1 as well. White Icon. Going in for 5. 5 blocking 4, take 1. Improvised Shield gets dropped for a Processor. Draw for turn on Evangelist's side. Dare to Believe. I mean, if you go Matrix Dare to Believe, that's not the worst thing in the world with Rodimus. Never mind, Rodimus will recover a Matrix. So what does he do here? You probably play a Matrix on Rodimus. Or you could potentially preload something onto Crasher, maybe? And by preload something, I mean preload Mechastar. Dare to Believe. Draw one, give bold one to Rodimus, and the draw is... Sab Arms. Ooh, that's actually not too bad. And an upgrade for turn. Oh my god, another increase their ability. I'm sorry, these two are bantering about this. Steven's just like, did somebody turn the replay mode on? And Vangelis is just like, leave Wind Charger alone. That was a very unusual tongue twister, and the fact that it wasn't a tongue twister. Anyways, going in for 7. Into Bolag. Block 1, take 6. Letting the nobles go. Draw for turn on Steven's side. Draws a Bellicosity. Flip Peck. So then a processor comes down onto him. Steven is having a pretty big think here. New orders on Bolag. Going into Rodimus. So, Peck into Rodimus first. 4 Pierce 2 is the swing. Takes the Pierce 2. And we had a bit of a mishap with the Shark Matrix there. You cannot pick that up if you are not a leader. Setting Chomp in. Focus. Keeping the Bellicosity. 5 Pierce 1 into Rodimus. 5 into 4 takes 1. Again, Rodimus is a car truck. And Dare to Believe does have a hybrid blue, truck blue. Matt posting memes in the chat out of nowhere, and it's hilarious. Five flat. 5 blocking, 4 take 1. Oh my god, Rodimus, take more than 2 points of damage. Cry it out loud. Dropping a Mechastar for a hold-the-line. That's not too bad. And then that was Bolag's attack, so Big Peck is last. Um, we have a rewind. Stand by, I need to go in and help. Okay, so long story short, what happened there is that this stack of cards was very slightly in the deck space, and that is coded to these buttons. So when Steven pressed 2 cards, it tried to flip 2 from each, and we had to just double check to make sure where everything was coming from. 7 into 4, taking 3. Okay, so we have an untap. And we do have a Peck trigger. Grabbing a Shark Matrix. And Vangelis just informed those of everybody watching on Discord about what happened there. But again, if you're playing on this TTS mod, do not put cards in here, otherwise it will get confused if you try to use the buttons. Start your engines. Ooh, that's going to be decent in about 15 seconds. So... seems like Vangelis wants to nuke Bolag. Flipping Windcharger back to alt mode. Matrix on Rodimus. Secret action comes down. Windcharger goes into Bolag. 5 Pierce 1. 8 Pierce 1 is the swing from Windcharger. 8 blocking 1, that's a dead Bolag. Excellent. If you're Vangelis. Dropping a Bellicosity for a Bashing Shield. That does deal with the what's it called? That does deal with the increased durability. Draw for turn. Draw for processor. Ooh, beast mode new orders. Although beast mode doesn't actually do anything here. So what's going to be the move here from Steven? Flip Chomp to play the Matrix, and then probably drop the Bashing Shield. Yeah, that's probably going to be it. Matrix onto Peck, Bashing Shield to get rid of the increased durability. They are just bantering like crazy over Wind Charger's increased durabilities. That is insane. They are just going at it with this. Good lord. So Peck goes into Wind Charger, or Big Peck, I should say. Hold the line. He can still die. So that's base 2. So 5, 7, Pierce 2. 7, 2. 7 blocking 2. Dead on the nose. Lay oof. This is getting tense, folks. This is getting very tense. So, over to Evangelist's turn. Draw for turn. So, do you just try and punt? I think you try to go for the kill on Peck here. Big Peck, that is. Yeah, flip Rodimus, Matrix, Bellicosity. That could do it. That could do it. Actually, could it do it? Because that's 6, 7, 8, 9. Flips Crasher instead. There's a second Matrix. What's the action for turn going to be? If there even is one. Plays the Sab Arms. I like that move if you're going to send Crasher in here. Crasher goes into Big Peck. 5 Pierce 2 with a white icon. 6, 7 blocking 2, 3. Takes 4. Dropping Hold the Line. For a grenade launcher, it looks like. Let's take a look at that real quick. For an improvised shield. So each of them will take a damage from Crasher. Forgot about that. A reshuffle after drawing a disarm and an enforcement batons. So we probably see Rodimus get disarmed here. Maybe? Because he can't use new orders to untap Peck. Or to untap Big Peck, I should say. Alternatively, you could flip Chomp and then Beast Mode him to get Bold 4 against Crasher. Play the Enforcement Batons just for no value, but you get the +1. So really, this is a matter of, do you want to get rid of the Matrices, or do you want to try and delete Crasher? And honestly, If I were in Steven's situation, I would go for trying to delete Crasher, because then in the long run, that could allow Disarm to get a better value off of Rodimus. Goes for the Disarm play instead. So, pulls the 2 Disarms back to hand. So then flips Chomp. Okay, that's definitely the move. Do you play the Enforcement Batons in this situation, though? I think that answer is no. Yeah, I think you saved that for when you absolutely need it the most. You're not getting Crasher without Beast Mode, so it plays around the Sab Arms. Goes in for 7. Eight Pierce 2 is the swing. Eight blocking 1 takes 7. So, draws a Mecha Star without Bull-Egg on the field. That's decent. Ooh, Start Your Engines comes down. Flips Crasher and untaps her. Matrix onto Rodimus. Flip Crasher back to bot mode. Crasher into Big Peck. 4 Pierce 1 is the base. 5 Pierce 1. 5 blocking 3 takes 1, or takes 2. And then Chomp and Peck will both take 1. Not gonna pick up the Nobles. So draw for turn on Steven's side. Draws a take the shot and a lose the initiative. So new orders to untap Chomp. Enforcement Batons. Okay, now that makes sense. Into Crasher. Eight Pierce 2. And that is a very dead Crasher. 8 into 2 takes 6. And we will go ahead and move over to Evangelist's turn. Draw. Not what you want to see. Flip Rodimus for turn. Upgrade for turn is going to be a Mecha Star. Okay. I like that. Probably set a hold the line. Yeah, you absolutely set a hold the line here. Just in case. Yeah, actually. Well, we know that Steven has a beast mode in hand, but Vangelis certainly doesn't, so... Though you are in bot mode, so if you're Vangelis, you're probably thinking, okay, that could be a possibility. Let's just set it and try and hold out for a bit. Never mind what I just said. Decides to go for the Bellicosity. Rodimus into Big Peck. Currently 6, 7, 8, 10. 10 Pierce 3, or 10 Pierce 4, rather. Hold on one second. Just had to remind Vangelis of how Rodimus works. It doesn't matter in this situation, but Rodimus does give +1 Pierce 2 if he has a Matrix on him. Draw and draw for Processor. Ooh, Spy Masters. Although that is not going to matter because Vangelis only has one character remaining. Hold on. Okay, I just had to jump in and answer a question Steven had. So basically, if Peck is... Basically, it's asking... He was asking if Peck can trigger his own ability to play a rolling action, and the answer is yes, but if he is KO'd by it, it does not trigger because he ends up in the KO area as a result of the game's interrupt to KO him before that gets a chance to happen. Hold on one second, I gotta jump in. Okay, somebody in the Discord was asking, but doesn't he still take attack damage? No, because of how that works. Oh, beast mode coming down. Uh-oh. And Steven, again, forgot you have to be in ult mode for beast mode, so... So going in with beast mode, so 3, 4, 5. And then he's got 4 more. So the attack is for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 blocking 2 takes 7. Dropping a lose the initiative for a masher base. Improvised shield for bashing shield. So, untap, grabbing a guilty or innocent. That is going to put the screws on Vangelis here real quick. Draw for turn. Playing a secret. It's probably the Sab Arms. Oh, no, wait, it's the Hold the Line. Yeah, duh. Bashing Shield on the Bashing Shield. Rodimus into Chomp. 8 Pierce 2 currently. 9 Pierce 2. 9. That is a dead Chomp. Okay, so... dropping Take the Shot for a Masher Mace. On Steven's side of the field, I should mention. Draw for turn. Draw for Processor. Oh, no! Oh, wait, that actually does nothing here. I was about to say, if Steven had a Beast Mode in hand, that Brainstorm would be insane. But as it is, yeah. There's a Masher Mace. Flip, give him Bold 1. Play the Fight for Position while you're at it. Oh, wait, he's got a Guilty or Innocent! Hold up! Brainstorm! Fight for Position! Guilty or Innocent? There's the Guilty or Innocent after a dramatic pause. Okay, so the base defense is negated. So currently going in for 4, 5. 5 with Bold 4. And -2 defense. Yeah, I think Steven has this one. Ay, ay, ay. And there's just all the Bold. $13. Blocking 2. Take 11. And that is a dead Rodimus on the nose because of Hold the Line, I just realized, because Peck is 4 stars. That is a Game 3 win for Steven, and he wins with Peck Sharks plus Bullag over Rodimus Cars. Still, this was a fairly close match. Rodimus is pretty good, we are now realizing. Yeah, so, be sure to watch out for Rodimus in the future, especially considering the fact he's a card truck. But I'm going to wrap this one up quickly because I want to go get some food. So if you enjoyed what you saw here today, there's a little purple button you can push down below to show that if you're watching this on Twitch, or a little red button if you're watching this on YouTube as the re-upload. We'll be back soon enough with the Round 4 feature, and there is probably one deck in particular that you will see. Spoiler, it is what Ozzy is on. I will try to get him on the feature because that deck is nasty. But we shall see what happens depending on my schedule. But for now, that will do it for this broadcast. Peace out, y'all.